so HIV positive? Would my poetry captivate you, emancipate you from your curiosity, or would you just stare, puzzled? Dissecting what sickness is supposed to look like. Young ethnic male, would I just be another Puerto Rican tale that ends with Bible scriptures? Gusabios wrapped around hands, did you kiss Jesus, insisting he tend to my soul? Would the literature of my time be significant? Or would it crumble like the ends of a lit cigarette? Now what would you tell my mother as she kneels in her unwelcoming black dress, never anticipating shopping for death? Could you soothe her distress? Whisper words with enough potency to distract her tears. Cradle her like she was just born. Slip doses of optimism into her questioning of faith. Could you stand pat, patient, quietly inviting? We tend to desensitize. Sex, cells, and monetary goals confuse daily importance. Our dreams become even more far-fetched, like sticks and pantry chase, vulnerable to the path taken. Mistakenly grazed 6 feet under. This is not the chicken pox, when the straw can be cured with a scratch and a cream and kisses on the forehead left you sleeping in peace. This is that surgery, when anesthesia fails, when you're caught in the sub-levels of life and hell. This is like the cast of Saved by the Bell meets Freddy Krueger. This is like that graphic novel you don't read before going to sleep. This is that auto collision where everyone ends up deceased. This is humanity in a devastating epidemic with faces like mine and no visual detections. This shit is as serious as your first love cheating on you. Actually, this is like walking in your wife having an orgy saying, fuck you, baby, you don't own me. And as nasty as that sounds, it's as real as it have to be. Because lecturing the proper techniques does not always qualify as safety. And I'm a realist. And I grew up in a bodega blocks where ladies were always a premium. And dealers have had enough weed to keep all the addicts pleased, but probably never purchased a condom. Sold them to that boy who wanted to be a doctor, but he thought he was in love, so why rock one? Thinking she's a prize. A dime. So I analyze of her secrets. I can be beneath it without asking questions. Lessons only taught by teachers. Disease would never wear a mask as beautiful as her face. She goes to college at nights, works 9 to 5, so why waste time getting tested? We throw ourselves into the devil's playground and expect not to fall from the swings, convinced that happens to adults, mid-30s, feminine posture, homosexuals, or promiscuous women are insecurity labeled sluts, but even the virgin in the white dress could be the next victim. Because this shit is not about how big you think your dick is, or how fly your swag could be, or how many shorties you can bag in a week. I've read obituaries that no matter how hard the writer attempts to make deep, had the same underlying sadness, the same reoccurring theme of men who measure their success by their game in the sheet. Now what should I tell your mother when she's laid alongside puddles of grief? Her son fell off the monkey bars. He just couldn't land back on his feet. In all my mistakes, the only difference is God hasn't made it me. Do I look HIV positive? Did my poetry captivate you, emancipate you from your curiosity, or did you just stare, nodding your head like, I hear what this dude is saying, but at the end of the day, I still know exactly what sickness looks like.